Meg Storms is joining us now with a look at sports. And Megs, if you were like me this morning having multiple pieces of French toast, you might have looked out your window and seen thousands of runners on the street for the Canadian Derby Edmonton Marathon. I want to get the words right.
Yeah, they really couldn't have asked for a better day for it either. They may have been a little bit warm even. Such a good thing, though, that the full marathon started early this morning at 7:30 with the halves getting sent off at 8.
Take your mark.
And off they went, almost 4,000 runners taking part in all the races this weekend. The elite competitors from across Canada and down south always at the front, the more recreational runners following close behind. The defending champion in the half is Ethiopian Ezkiah Sisse from Arizona. He went 1 hour, 3 minutes, 53 seconds last year. He was hoping to go 62 minutes this year. That wasn't to be, but the man in green still managed one of the best times in Canada and almost a new course record.
Last year I saw the course, so this year I was preparing good. My training is well, so I was thinking I'm run under 63, but still I'm so happy.
A speedster in green also took home the women's half marathon title. Cutting 3 minutes off the course record was Belanish Gerber, also from Flagstaff, Arizona. Her time was 1 hour, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Bring him in, bring him in, bring him in, bring him in.
And we got a new course record in the marathon as well. Here's Jacob Mengich breaking the tape in 2:23:33. It's a mostly flat and fast course, and they were taking full advantage. Here comes the cheer team with the flag of Kenya. And the 7th fastest marathon of the day, man or woman, was turned in by Ellie Greenwood from Banff, almost 20 minutes faster than any other female in a time of 2:47:17.
It's a warm day out there, so it was great to have all the aid stations. That really helped to get water and stuff. But yeah, a good race. It was PB for me, so I'm very happy and made a new friend, found a guy to run with all the way, and that's what marathoning about, right?
As for what the triathlon is all about, the national championships were held today out in Kelowna. Edmonton's Paula Finley was a close second in her 1,500-meter swim, 42K bike, and 10K run. Finley's time was 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 35 seconds. The men's title was taken by two-time Olympic medalist Simon Whitfield in 1 hour, 54 minutes, and 12 seconds. FCE was hoping for a change of luck in the pitch tonight. They're winless in the last 8 games. Heading into this match, the 6th place team facing the last place Atlanta Silverbacks. This game got going in the second half for FCE. Keep an eye on this guy. Michael Cox with a huge game, saves the ball and passes it to Kyle Yamada, then to Sean Seiko, who gets the short side goal. FCE up 1-0. Now in the 70th minute, here's Cox again. He takes the breakaway pass and he shows off his patience. Beauty play gives FCE a 2-0 lead. 73rd minute now. Sean Chin with a high kick to Cox. Felipe Quintero comes out to challenge, but Cox gets around him. Wide open net, secures his second of the night and the victory for the first time since June 26th. Time to return to the turf for the Golden Bears Football Club. Training camp has officially started, but the memories of last season are still fresh. After the Bears lost to Calgary in the Hardy Cup to claim a silver medal, but overcame a 30-3 deficit to Saskatchewan to get there.
It was very important that our athletes came out of that game understanding not to quit, and they did a great job, obviously being down by 27 points with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. The guys did a great job, came back, they fought, and they believed in each other.
Interim head coach Jeff Stead says his athletes were emotionally spent by the time the Hardy Cup came around, but this offseason was all about understanding the tolls of a 12-week season. One player who won't take anything for granted this year is quarterback Julian Marchand. This is his last season with the club and his last chance at a championship.
We want to go out and win a Vanier, and I actually couldn't have asked for a better group of guys. Like everybody here they're tons of fun and they're great guys, and we all get along really well. And, you know, we have a lot of fun when we're out here. You know, it's not like coming to work every day. You know, it's like a job that you love. So I just kind of come out here and give it everything and have a lot of fun in the last year.
Which is exactly what Coach Stead is trying to instill this season. New culture and more fun. The camp finished off with a non-conference game against Calgary. That happens near the end of the month. The Edmonton Wildcats in action this afternoon in Regina after falling short in their season opener last week to Calgary, hoping for a 1-1 record after week 2 of the season, but Regina Thunder were too much for them to handle today. The Wildcats could only manage 10 points in their first half. And that's it for today. Meanwhile, the Thunder put together 44 to improve to a 1-1 record. Wildcats face Calgary next week. Last matchup between the Caps and Outlaws before Edmonton heads off to Calgary for 3 games. Bottom of the second, Lou Santanglio, that is, drills it. He can't reach the wall, but he finds an opening in center field. He's got time to make it to second, and still no score. Next batter, Enrique Cruz, and he steps up and he knocks it out of the park. That's a 2-run homer. Caps go up 2-zip and take the game 9-5. Jays in Oakland this afternoon. Jamil Weeks lines out softly right to Jose Bautista. He makes the sliding grab and still no score. Top 7, the slugger Bautista, up after missing last night's game with a stiff neck, did what he does best. With that, the Jays win 1-0 over the A's. More baseball. Little League World Series, Canada versus Venezuela. Caber Cardozo pops it up and Riley Enns makes the over-the-shoulder grab. Top 3, runner on first, Yoni Hernandez grounds to second, but he can't get it together. Still no score. Top 5, runner on for Hernandez, gets a hold of it and he crushes it out of the park. A fan on a cell phone makes the one-handed grab. It's a 2-run homer and Venezuela wins 8-0. Canada will play Chinese Taipei in the elimination match. Webb Simpson eyeing the Wyndham Championship on the final round. Tom Gainey just 1 stroke back. This eagle putt to tie, and he takes it long on the 5th. Simpson the leader at 15 under on the 9th. Easy bird moves him to 16 under. Now on 16, Simpson with a long birdie putt, and he curves it in perfectly. That gets him up by 3 strokes, now at 18 under. And with a par putt on 18, he captures the Wyndham Championship at 18 under. Finally, it was hot, it was loud, and did we mention how hot it was today? The TSN Craft Celebration Tour invaded the town of Devon.
Hello! And welcome to beautiful Devon, Alberta.
Voyager Park on the banks of the North Saskatchewan, the setting for a live broadcast of Sports Center with Dan O'Toole and Jay Onright. Everyone celebrating an infusion of $25,000 to help Devon build up its mountain bike park and give kids a safe place to ride.
The boys have made kind of a brainstorming session. They've turned it into a reality, and it's mind-boggling. I've never had any notion that this is where it was headed, but I'm incredibly proud that this is where it's going.
The bike club at Riverview Middle School was a big reason why Devon is now calling itself Bike Town.
Look at that. Some star power. Great story.
Yes,
Thanks very
awesome.
much, Meg.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.